Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who are new, please like and subscribe this video. It helps me out a lot. Today we are going to be recreating a look that I did when I went through my weekly makeup for the week. It's going to be the eyeshadow look using the BH Cosmetics Marble Collection Cool Stone palette, which looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and use that to do my look today. Here's what the look looks like. I don't know which side it's going to go on or where, but there will be a picture of the look up so that you guys get an idea of what I'm going for. I don't know if I'll be able to do it exact, but I'm going to try and replicate it to the best of my ability. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is take, I don't want to blind you with the mirror, sorry, is take this shade here and put that all over my lid and my crease to set my concealer that I have on. I'm just going to take that and kind of just set it so that it doesn't crease. Take that. The next shade I'm going to take is this brown one here, and I'm going to work that into my crease. I do wish, the only thing about this palette I wish is that it had like all like color names and things on it, so I could just say what color I'm using as well, but it's okay. Take that. The next shade I'm going to use, and it's still on the top row, is this one right here. It's kind of a deeper shade, and I'm going to work that more in the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just kind of deepening that color still. Oh no, I smudged it. Easily fixed, kind of. It's still kind of smudged. I will fix that in a minute. So the next thing I'm actually going to do is just take a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend all of this together. Give it that gentle blend. The next thing I'm going to do is actually take this deep purple shade. I'm going to grab a different brush. I'm going to use this e.l.f. blending brush just because it's slightly smaller. And all I'm doing is just lightly tapping in. I don't want to tap too much into that color. I'm just trying to deepen this area on my eye a bit. And just tap it in. Deepening that. The next thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take my e.l.f. Complete Coverage concealer. This is really messy, but I'm going to take this concealer right here. And I am just going to, I'm going to use the mirror in this palette again, just very carefully kind of carve out like a half cut crease, as carefully as I can do it. And then I'm just going to kind of take my finger and pat down the concealer a bit, trying not to kind of spread it everywhere. And the next thing I'm going to do is take this shade here. It's a very bright kind of purpley shade, and I'm going to take a flat packing brush. One thing I like about these shades is that they're very creamy and very pigmented. Pack this onto my lid. I also like that I don't get a lot of fallout with these shadows, whereas other shadows I tend to get a lot more fallout. And don't worry, I am going to blend it. I just want to kind of set that concealer on my eye. I will say I am not the best at doing like a cut crease. I'm still kind of learning, but I do kind of like how it turns out. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to very gently, kind of without putting any other product, just blend these two together. Then I'm going to take this blending brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that brown color and I'm just going to kind of blend all of this together again. The next thing I'm going to attempt to do on camera, this should be good, is my eyeliner. I am going to take, the first eyeliner I'm going to take and use is going to be the Wet n Wild Mega Lash, not Lash. And I'm just going to try and get this to work for me. Sorry, I'm trying to kind of set up a bit of an area to use this. I know, I shouldn't pull my eye. Can't help it. I've noticed since using this eyeliner though, that once you finally get that like harsh tip off of it, it works really well. Because when I first used it, it felt like I was stabbing my eyeball. Okay, there's that. We are going to attempt to do a wing, and if you've watched other ones of mine, you know I don't always do wings very well. This is the Ulta Beauty Micro Felt Tip Liner, and I'm just going to do kind of a small wing. Just kind of start off with a slight little line. Doing a very small kind of wing. That didn't actually turn out half bad. I always kind of have like one that turns out better than the other. And as a whole, I don't think it turned out as badly as it could have. I'm just making a mess of that one. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and kind of clean up the edge a little bit of this one. So I just want there we go, much better. Kind of clean that up. Next, I'm going to be using two different mascaras. On my lower lash, I'm going to use the Ulta Beauty Amped Lashes mascara. I find that this works beautifully on my lower lashes. It does not work well on my upper lash line. On my upper lashes, it kind of is a hot mess. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Wait for this to dry. Forgot about what I was going to do on my lower lash line. Let that dry. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is I have this Ulta Beauty eyeliner, and I'm going to take the shade Majesty and I'm going to run this in my waterline. one thing I do not like about this little eyeliner here is that the lids never want to stay on. I'm actually going to set that with the purple shade right here. So I am going to run that right along my waterline. And kind of smoke it out down a little. And now I'm going to take my Essence I Heart Extreme mascara and I'm just going to place this on my upper lashes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so one thing I forgot to show you is that I actually use this BH Cosmetics Backlight Highlight Palette. And I use the shade right here, this blue one, Queen, for my inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And I'm just kind of using a little long kind of tapered brush to kind of really work that into my inner corner. There's that. And then I took the shade Laser and I used that as my brow bone highlight with the last eye look. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this again. And I am just going to run that under my brow. It is a kind of like green kind of shade. So I kind of went with bold colors. And then I'm going to take this fan brush here and I'm going to run it into Laser as well. And then because I am me, I like to take my finger and kind of like really liven up my highlight. The final step is taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Milk and Cookies. I don't know about anyone else, but these smell like those candy necklaces to me, and I kind of love it. If you're somebody who doesn't like smells, don't worry, it does go away. But you can really smell it while you're applying. That fix me cupid bow there. And these last forever. Like, literally forever. Okay, so I'm just going to take some setting spray. Going to apply that, and here is the final look. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And please like and subscribe if you have not already. Bye!